Hello again everyone, welcome back to another video on this wonderful platform we call the internet. And well, it turns out that it might actually be over for Mortal Kombat 1 because, well, this last week I believe, they released a quote-unquote definitive edition with all the current DLC and all that, and yeah, and that's kind of funny because they did say that MK1 would be supported for years upon years. And it's funny because they also said the same thing about MK11 as well, and that one only lasted a year, I think. 2019 it came out, and the last lot of DLC it got was in 2020, which was pretty much the year after. And this one lasts, and MK1 I will say did last a little bit longer, but not by much, by like 9-10 months. So yeah, bit of a shame really. So, but of course, with all the problems the game has with balancing and broken characters and all that, well, yeah, many people say that they're glad that it's not getting supported anymore. I'm sort of 50-50 because there was, I think I did a video on it a while ago, there was apparently a Kombat Pack 3, but it got cancelled and might be released in the next Mortal Kombat game as Kombat Pack 1. Who knows? And apparently one of those guest characters was going to be Bloodrain, who I've been wanting for a little while. And yeah, and also since 2020 I've been wanting the Doom Slayer. And then just recently I've been wanting Bloodrain, and well, it turns out she was going to be a guest character, but I guess not now. Unless they just reuse it as Kombat Pack 1 for the next MK game. But who knows, really. They did say they're still going to do balance patches and all that, at least from what I know of. But they will only go on for so long. They'll probably stop doing even doing those by some time next year. Who knows? So yeah, it might not be the case. It might not be the end. It might just be a thing with. We might just be having this as a thing of all the current DLC and stuff while they work on the next big thing. And by next big thing I don't mean the next game, but more DLC and stuff like that for MK1. Who knows? But seeing as it's a definitive edition, it doesn't really seem very likely. But I was pretty skeptical from the get-go that when they said that they'll support this game for years and years, because, well, they said the exact same thing with MK11, and, well, that one didn't really last very long either. So yeah, there you have it. You hate to see it. And unfortunately, yeah, well, in case of wondering, yes, I will continue to buy Mortal Kombat. I like Mortal Kombat. So long as it has Sub-Zero and Katana in it, I will continue to buy it. Because those are my two favourite Mortal Kombat characters. And, well, I do not see them releasing a Mortal Kombat game without any of those characters. Without Sub-Zero, without Scorpion, without Liu Kang, so on and so forth. So, yeah. So, for as long as they continue to release MK games with Katana and Sub-Zero, my two favourite characters, well then, yeah, I'll continue to buy them. And of course you're probably saying, oh, the whole thing about consuming product, well, my money, my choice, and there's not a thing you can do about it. But still though, this is rather disappointing though, because, another false promise that has, not surprisingly, been delivered. So yeah, there you have it. Once again, as soon as they said the exact same thing about this game that they did about MK1, well, I had a feeling it was just going to be the same, you know, because they said the same thing about MK11, and on the whole, it won't for not even a year. So yeah, there you have it. So yeah. And yeah, now that that's all over, I have a little discussion about my absence. So I did a video about Andrew Ditch, calling him out as bullshit and how much I hate him and all that, and well, that video got taken down because apparently harassment and cyberbullying. So then I re-uploaded it without that part that apparently was classed as cyberbullying and harassment, and well, that one got taken down, so then I got 2 strikes, so then I had a week off of not being able to upload or live stream, so yeah. So that's why I was absent, really. So yeah, I would just re-upload it again, but differently, like probably re-record it all and all that, but I'm not going to risk getting a 3rd strike and then having 2 weeks off of YouTube. So yeah, I'll pretty much just say what I said before in there is that, well, he fakes autism, you know, constantly causing shit with his family and police and hospitals and all that, and he says he can't do this and do that. Yeah, he can record and upload all these videos and all that, and go out of his way to, you know, call all these phone numbers and remember all these laws and stuff like that, despite saying he has memory issues and all that. So yeah, he is 100% fake. And well, as I also mentioned in that video, well, as someone who is on the spectrum, I find it very offensive, and well, it actually pisses me off. He's just a fake, attention-seeking little faggot. So yeah, I'll just leave it at that. I would just redo the video, but once again, I'm not going to risk a 3rd strike, so I'll just say it. So just then I just said some of the stuff again, but yeah. Anyway though, thank you for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe if you want to stay tuned for more videos, and I'll see you in the next one.